Hey guys.
Hey.
How you doing? Hope you're well. My name's Liam.
And I'm Steph.
And we are checking out episode 10 of Band of Brothers. It's been a journey, gotta be honest.
It's been a journey. It has.
A good one though.
Really, really good one.
You know, there's been some absolutely incredible episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I am still recovering after the last episode.
Yeah.
We talked about it quite a bit off camera. It was a horrible episode.
It really was.
And it's crazy because there's been so many horrible episodes. You know, people being killed, you know, you know what it's like. All sorts has happened in this show, but there was something about that episode.
It's haunting, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the best word for it. It really, really stuck with me. So, yeah. Not sure what to expect with this one.
No.
Obviously, Hitler's dead now. The war is kind of coming to a close, so excited to check it out. This isn't the end of our journey by no means. We will be checking out the documentary.
We will, yeah.
So, yeah. With that being said, guys, let's jump into the final part of Band of Brothers. If you guys want to watch the full episodes with us, you can always do that over on our Patreon. If you enjoy this content, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. With that being said, let's jump straight in, and we'll see you on the other side. The last time we're going to see this.
I know, I'm a bit sad about it, to be honest.
I've really, really enjoyed this opening.
It was more than 3 years since Lewis Nixon and I decided to join the paratroops. And more than a year since we'd first gone to war. I certainly didn't expect to find myself at a place like this.
I was going to say, looks amazing.
Doesn't it?
Morning. Yeah, I heard reports about a red-headed Eskimo. Thought I'd check it out. What is that?
Ran into the regimental photographer. Said he had all these photographs of the 506.
Oh, wow.
Aww.
That's a good trade-off, actually.
Yeah.
Because you'd love those memories.
I had a meeting with Colonel Sink.
Really?
Yeah, discussed the possibility of staying.
In the Army?
Yeah,
What'd you say?
said I'd think about it.
What do you think about New Jersey?
New Jersey.
There's a company in Nixon, New Jersey. It's called Nixon Nitration Works.
That sounds picturesque.
Yeah. Probably gonna expect me to make something of myself. I thought maybe I'd drag you with me.
Are you offering me a job?
We'll see how you do in your interview, but, you know, man of your qualifications, I think probably scrape something up commensurate with your current salary level.
They've really created a bond and a
They
friendship,
have,
haven't they?
It's lovely.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Oh,
That is stunning, that.
isn't it?
Are we still watching Band of Brothers?
I know, it's so relaxed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We'd entered Bavaria in early May with the hopes of capturing Berchtesgaden. This famous town high in the Alps was the Nazi Party's symbolic home. Although Hitler was dead, he had apparently ordered the SS to make it their last stand from which to mount a guerrilla resistance against the Allied advance.
They're so obsessed with him that they're still doing his jobs even after he's passed.
I know.
Jets, I just had a conversation with General Leclerc. He told me he was first into Paris, and by God, he wanted to be first into Berchtesgaden. Now, you fire up 2nd Battalion and outflank that French son of a bitch.
Yes, sir. One easy company in the lead. Have the men assembled down on the Autobahn.
Yes, sir.
You can't wait for it, can I?
No.
Eerie. Not even any natives.
That's because this is the one town you can't deny being a true Nazi.
I'd still be paranoid me a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
No.
What happens to all these people, do you reckon? You know, I know they're civilians, but yet they're working in this hotel that's Nazi run.
I don't even think about it.
He's had enough, really. He was taking all that, you know, the pots and the pans and stuff, wasn't he, in the last episode?
FF Company put a double guard on the hotel, set up roadblocks on the west side of town. 1 battalion HQ, seal off the north side and prepare for prisoners. Nobody gets hurt, not now. Easy, you'll head up the mountain through the Obersalzberg. Take the Eagle's Nest. A mountaintop stone retreat, 8,000 feet up, accessible by a gold-plated elevator. It was one of the crown jewels of his empire. And the man was afraid of heights.
Why, then? He truly was a villain, wasn't he? He's like, he's got a little castle on top of a hill.
Horrible, horrible.
Here's to him.
Yeah, I bet loads of them just started killing themselves, didn't they?
All troops stand fast on present positions.
Standing fast.
Want to hear it?
He's pissed, isn't he?
Listen up. German army surrendered.
It's over?
Yeah, it's over. Oh, how lovely.
That would be a feeling, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't
oh
it?
My God.
What is this place? Herman Goering's house?
We discovered it yesterday. Had it on double guard ever since.
I can vouch for that, sir.
10,000 bottles of the world's finest liquor, wine, and champagne helped Easy Company mark the day the war in Europe came to an end.
No wonder Nixon's eyes are wide.
Heading for Austria in the morning, but don't feel you have to leave anything here for whoever comes next.
Austria, sir.
Happy VE Day.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Some great locations, isn't there?
I think they deserve this after doing all that they've done.
Oh, hell yeah.
The war is over!
I'm really enjoying like seeing this.
Yeah, it's such a different vibe, isn't it? Just reminds me of what hell we've been through in like previous episodes to this.
I wonder what will happen to us, to people like you and me, when there are finally no more wars to occupy us.
Have all your men collect the weapons, deposit them at the church, at the school, and at the airfield.
Very well. Please accept this as my formal surrender, Major. It is better than to lay it on the desk of a clerk.
You may keep your sidearm, Colonel.
That is class.
I wouldn't let him keep a gun.
No, but it's class.
No, I'd be one of the paranoid ones, me. I'd be like, take all weapons, take everything. Last thing you need right at the end of the war is a crazy German just going, yeah, I'm going to go out with a bang and, you know, kill as many as I can.
The going is brutal, and our casualties are high. But Okinawa is the next big step towards victory over Japan. A victory that can only be won by work, war bonds, and heroic sacrifice.
So, when are we going?
We don't have a date yet.
We gonna tell the men right away?
Some of them will have enough points to go home instead.
Not many.
And I want those veterans who are staying, all new replacements ready to fight. That means rifle ranges. That means daily close order drills. That means troop reviews, but above all, it means physical training.
You wouldn't want to go back to war, would you?
No. That's like the Hacksaw Ridge side of it then, isn't it? Because they were fighting the Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it, Shifty. Army ought to be glad to be rid of you.
Seems they want me to stay around a while.
You serious?
How many points you need?
15.
15? Jesus Christ, I thought I had it bad.
Oh, so if you've not got enough points, you can't go home. You have to stay in the army.
General Taylor is aware that many veterans, including Normandy veterans, still do not have the 85 points required to be discharged. He has authorized a lottery to send one man home in each company, effective immediately. For Easy Company, the winner is...
There's only one name in the hat.
Sergeant Daryl C. Powers. That's how it's done, Shifty.
Congratulations, Shifty.
General Taylor has also announced that the 101st Airborne Division will definitely be redeployed to the Pacific.
How must that feel? Feeling like you're done and now you're just getting ready to fight a whole other war.
You got everything you need?
Yes, sir. I gathered up my loot. Pistols, mainly. Paperwork's all done. I even got my back pay in my pocket. Back home in Virginia, well, I just don't rightly know how I'm going to explain all this.
Where could you start?
Ugh.
You're a hell of a fine soldier, Shifty. There's nothing more to explain.
Bless.
Thank you, sir.
How do you talk about the horrors that you've experienced?
Well, you couldn't. Lots of them didn't, did they?
Well, you can understand why, but I think people probably ask, don't they?
Unfortunately, the truck was hit head-on by a drunken corporal from another regiment. He survived, but had to spend the next few months in a series of hospitals. I wish I could say that he was our only casualty in Austria.
Oh my god.
Probably be over before you even get there. You know, the reality is you're gonna sit here in Austria for 6 months waiting to go, and I'm gonna be back in Wilkes-Barre, making babies.
Guts and Glory here applied for a transfer.
What?
13th Airborne are heading out for the Pacific right away.
Winters is.
If I'm going, I want to get it over with.
Oh my god.
Are you in on this too?
I can't let him go by himself. He doesn't know where it is.
Nixon's going as well.
You're leaving the men?
They don't need me anymore.
Oh my god.
Do you reckon some of the men just got to a stage where it was like, you're just so in that mindset that war's kind of all you know by that point?
So you were given command of the company on D-Day?
That's right.
But this is memory lane, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah.
Crossroads.
That haunted him, that. Because he was only young.
Can't imagine a tougher test for a leader. Having to sit through a siege like that? Under those conditions?
You got through it.
Oh, I do not miss them episodes.
No.
Oh my god.
Why do you want to leave your men?
Well, it's not that, sir. It's just that if the war was still on in the Pacific and I could do some good over there.
Because if you think you need more combat experience to get stars on your helmet, let me tell you something, son. You've done enough.
Yeah, he has done enough.
Major, I took this meeting out of respect for your achievements. And for the 101st. And frankly, I think you men have earned the right to keep you around.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's rejected his proposal to go early.
Yeah. He wants him to stay with his men.
Leave, I fucking hate this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You fingered him. It's in the fucking room, Webb. One of those Polacks what was at the slave camp said this is where the guy lives, right here.
Which camp?
Whatever camp.
Is this a personal thing, Joe?
What?
Is this personal to you?
No, it's a goddamn order.
Does Major Winters know about this? What if he's innocent?
You know what? What if he's a fucking Nazi commandant of a fucking slave camp?
Which one? Which camp? You don't have any proof.
Were you at Landsberg?
You know I was.
Fucking innocent German officer? Where the hell have you been for the past 3 years? Fucking lie to me.
Sie täuschen sich! Sie können nicht hier reinkommen!
You did it,
Sie können nicht hier reinkommen! Nein! Nein!
That frustration just would not leave you though, would it? You know,
No.
you would hate them by this point, you know.
Yeah.
bitch.
Summer in this alpine paradise should have been a welcome relief, especially now that we were at peace with the Germans. Everyone just wanted to go home.
I think I was in every country, but France was the best.
It's crazy, isn't it? All that fighting and now just having a cigarette together.
Hey, Webster! My relief! Don't salute the Germans! Oh, come on. I sort of get a kick out of it.
75 points. How about you? I mean, you're a Toccoa guy, right? How many you got? Wouldn't you like to know?
81. Huh? I have 81 points.
Well, it's just not good enough.
You need 85, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's bad then.
Private Janowek.
No!
He was dead when they brought him in.
Oh.
Young men who wanted to be home with their families by now were stuck here because they didn't have the points. What they did have plenty of were weapons, alcohol, and too much time on their hands.
I was gonna say that's not a good concoction of
No,
things, is
recipe for
it?
disaster, innit?
Yeah.
You okay, Matt? You need some help?
Oh god.
Krauts.
Oh no.
Why don't you give me a weapon?
Yeah, get that gun off him.
Hold on a second now, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's not gonna make it.
You can't operate on him?
Not me. You'd need a brain surgeon. And even if you had one, I don't think there's any hope.
The war is done, and already 2 people have died.
You find the shooter, I want him alive. Come on, help me. What are you doing? We're gonna go find a brain surgeon.
Oh.
Spear's still trying to see if he can save him.
Get in the Jeep.
Where are we going? To the hospital. Get in.
I see a brain surgeon.
He might be, yeah.
What happened to him?
He was shot in the head.
Half-hour ago. Come on.
Too late,
If you want
isn't
him
it?
to live, you'll help me. Let me drive. We'll get there faster.
Oh, come on, please. Get him to live.
Oh, they're beating the crap out of him, aren't they?
You alright? Yeah, I'm alright.
Have they found him?
I think so.
Gonna go in there and join in?
Yeah, they're all kicking shit out of him.
Where is he?
How's Grant?
Where is he? Is he okay?
Where is he?
This him?
That's him.
Where's the weapon? What weapon?
Oh, yeah, you don't want to get the wrong side of him.
Grant's dead?
No. Ground surgeon says he's gonna make it.
Oh,
Well, what state's he gonna be in?
I don't know.
Sir, if it's not going to put you in too much of a bind, I'd like to resign as company first sergeant. I miss being back amongst the men. I'd be happy to go to staff sergeant, whichever platoon you want to put me in.
Well, I guess you've earned your right to demote yourself.
Thank you, sir.
You want to take over Sergeant Grant's platoon?
That would do fine, sir. Oh, sir, you make your decision yet?
Yeah, I did.
I know Easy Company's gonna need a commanding officer post-war, somebody to hold their hand, keep them from killing each other. It better be somebody who knows what they're doing.
So you've decided to stay in the Army?
Yes, I'm gonna stay with the men.
Oh, nice.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. So some of us would stay by choice. But others were stuck here unless we could find excuses to send them away.
That's quite brave of Spears, actually, to be
Yeah,
honest.
he's great.
Because he'll have enough points.
Paris is just fine. And if you need me to go, someone has to be there.
Yeah, we do. We absolutely do. And I don't think we'll see you back here anytime soon.
I won't let you down, sir.
Aww.
Love that.
You've given me the choice as to where to reassign you, and I thought battalion headquarters might be a good place.
I can think of few better, sir.
Right now, down at the airfield, there is a German general who was a little PO'd about having to surrender to Private Babe Heffron from South Philly. Thinks it's beneath his stature. I thought Second Lieutenant Carwood Lipton from West Virginia could soothe his ruffled feathers.
No problem, sir.
With your permission, I would like to address my men briefly.
That'll be fine, General.
Oh, there he is.
Captain Sobel?
Major Winters?
Captain Sobel.
We salute the rank, not the man.
Nice.
Oh, he didn't want to do that,
didn't want
did
to do it.
You fought bravely, proudly for your country.
Ihr seid eine ganz besondere Truppe.
You are a special group.
Unter Kameraden,
among brothers.
Die Fuchshöhlen geteilt haben.
We've shared foxholes.
Gelitten haben.
We've seen death and suffered together. I'm proud to have served with each and every one of you.
I bet it's interesting for them hearing the how the other side interact with them.
Exactly the same as them.
Yeah.
Take a look at these two kids.
What the hell happened to them?
New Jersey, huh?
Think about it.
Yeah, I am. You awake yet?
Wake.
Time to go to bed.
Amazing.
Oh, is that Buck?
Buck Compton came back to see the company to let us know that he was all right.
Nice.
He became a prosecutor in Los Angeles.
Wow.
David Webster became a writer for the Saturday Evening Post and Wall Street Journal. In 1961, he went out on the ocean alone and was never seen again.
No way.
George Luz became a handyman in Providence, Rhode Island. And as a testament to his character, 1,600 people attended his funeral.
Wow.
Joe Liebgott returned to San Francisco and drove his cab.
No.
Bull Ranneman was one of the best soldiers I ever had. He went into the earth-moving business in Arkansas. He's still there.
It's mad hearing them all go, out into the world, into their jobs and stuff.
How we lived our lives after the war was as varied as each man. Ronald Spears stayed in the Army, served in Korea, in 1958 returned to Germany as governor of Spandau Prison.
Wow.
He retired a lieutenant colonel.
Wow.
This morning, President Truman received the unconditional surrender from the Japanese. War's over.
Oh,
Wow, that's amazing.
Each of us would be forever connected by our shared experience. And each would have to rejoin the world as best he could.
You can see, though, why that would be such a struggle going back into civilian life after this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Lewis Nixon had some tough times after the war. Then in 1956, he married a woman named Grace, and everything came together for him. My friend Lou died in 1995. There is not a day that goes by that I do not think of the men I served with who never got to enjoy the world without war.
Oh, bless them.
Very unusual feeling. It's a very unusual
That's Winters.
And
Oh
it's
my
a very
God.
unusual bonding.
That's Lipton, no way.
Close-knit group. Just brave, so brave as unbelievable.
I'm going to say that's... Malacca. I thought that was going to be Buck.
Yeah.
I'm just one part of the big war, that's all. One little part.
I was going to say that's got to be Garnier.
Yeah.
He said, from this day, we in it shall be remembered. We lucky few, we band of brothers.
I cherish the memories of a question my grandson asked me the other day. Grandpa, were you a hero in the war?
No.
Grandpa said no.
You were.
Yeah.
But I served in a company of heroes.
No. Wonderful.
Watching grown men cry, man. I know what it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get a
good.
clap. That was fantastic. Amazing. Honestly.
On it.
A fantastic
Yeah.
show. And I actually did like the end of like how it was all a little bit I don't want to say it was somber, you know, it was a lot quieter episode.
Calm. It felt calm.
Yeah, but so
still,
nice.
With some of those crazy moments.
Yeah, like they for me they shouldn't have happened though, like you know, and it's like they were saying, you know, you had all these men that have just come from these horrific destinations and they've gone through these horrific traumatic situations.
Yeah.
And they're now fueled with alcohol. They've all got weapons, and they've got nothing to do.
Yeah.
So you had them obviously going to that guy's house and you know and killing him. Essentially, that's what happened.
Yeah.
You had that guy. You had Tom Hardy's character. I know that was a mistake, an accident that happened.
Yeah.
But there was just little pockets of like devastation that just shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
You know.
But that was shocking. That guy getting drunk and killing those German people.
Yeah.
And then blowing that guy.
Yeah, shooting that guy.
In
So
the head.
he did live then, but I imagine I don't know if he'd be brain dead or you know what's going on there. But
well, no, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to find out. When
yeah, it'd be if you know, by the way, just let us know because it'd be interesting to know what happened with that guy.
So awful. That was shocking. I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, no, that was terrible.
I thought he died there and then.
Yeah, but you know, it's like half an hour from you know almost being brain dead. Well, not being brain dead, but you know what? Obviously, saying that if you need a brain surgeon, you need one like right there and then. You know what I mean? To have that time, the brain would have been starved of oxygen potentially. So, be interesting to see if there's any sort of issues that happened for him. But yeah, those were sad moments. But overall, you know, we lost some great men along the way. But
yeah, we did.
It's so nice to hear how everyone's sort of situations, you know, they all managed to go back into, you know...
normal everyday life.
Yeah, civilian life, you know, and actually make something of themselves as well.
I have to say a satisfying moment of like maybe 30 seconds was Winters and Sobel. That really was a lovely moment. Yeah. I really enjoyed that.
For him to, you know... that's quite disrespectful, really, because
Hugely.
It's like he was saying, you know, you salute the position, not the man. You know what I mean? Like,
but he should be saluting the man as well. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see. Did Sobel see any of the war? I know he was in the war, but did he see any like actual combat?
I don't know.
Again, another one. Let us know.
Yeah, we'll have to Google it all. Yeah.
Yeah, but overall. I'm very satisfied with the ending. Terrible what happened with Webster. You know, I imagine he went out there and maybe something happened with his boat. Maybe it capsized or, you know, a shark-related incident.
Oh, my goodness,
That was a bit sad
really
to hear,
sad.
yeah. But, yeah, absolutely fantastic.
I actually cannot wait for the documentary now.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
That will really, really finish that whole... series off for me, just seeing that, so I'd like to watch that.
Yeah, because this, obviously, you know, these episodes are written by, you know, writers and stuff like that, but I actually love, you know, don't get me wrong, every episode we've watched has been amazing, but I do love those snippets right at the beginning where the men are just talking about the situations of what,
I do.
you know,
it's
they
fantastic.
went through.
Yeah.
I really found those amazing, so yeah. Looking forward to the documentary. We will be getting on that next, so don't you worry.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thank you as always for being with us on this journey, guys. We do really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Let us know what you thought of it down below in the comments. And we will catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.